All right, let's jump right in. There's a new face in the office, and it's showing up on pretty much every team these days, AI. And because of that, the way we communicate with each other and, with our new digital colleagues is changing, and it's changing fast. So we're going to dig into the new rules of the road for a world where your teammate might just be an algorithm.
Now, just so you know where this is all coming from, the framework we're about to walk through is straight out of Chapter 7 of a tutorial by Virtualization Options LLC. Their whole focus is on how to get the most out of this human-AI partnership, and we're going to zero in on their insights about communication, because that's where the rubber really meets the road.
So, let's start with the big question, the one that's on everyone's mind. AI is officially on the team. So, how do you talk to it? And maybe the even bigger question is, how does having an AI on the team change the way you talk to everybody else? As you're about to see, it's a whole lot more complicated than just typing a question into a box.
To really get a handle on this, we need a new way to think about it all. And the source material gives us this fantastic framework. It suggests that communication today isn't just one skill anymore. Nope, it's actually 4 totally separate modes, and you really need to get good at all of them to succeed.
Okay, first up, the one we all know and hopefully love, human-to-human communication. This is the foundation. We're talking about active listening, building real trust, figuring out conflicts. These skills are not going away. In fact, you could argue they're more important than ever. With AI taking care of more of the what, the how we connect with each other is absolutely essential for creating that safe, collaborative space where great work actually happens.
Next, we've got the mode that's getting all the buzz, human to AI. This is basically the art and science of prompt engineering. You got to think of it like learning a new language. If you just give a vague command like write a report, you're going to get a vague, useless report back. But if you craft a precise, structured, detailed prompt, well, that's how you get a truly game-changing result.
Our third mode is AI augmented. This is where you bring AI on as your co-pilot. Yeah, it can help you draft that first email, or fix your grammar, or summarize a long document. But the key here, the absolutely critical part, is your human judgment. You're the one who has to make sure the tone feels right, that the message sounds like you, and that it's actually going to connect with another human being. The AI gives you the speed, but you provide the soul.
And that brings us to our fourth and final mode, bridging. And this one is so important. It positions us in a new and vital role, the AI translator. See, an AI can crunch the numbers and spit out a super complex analysis, but it almost never can explain the why behind it in a way that makes sense to people. That is our job. We are the bridge between that cold, hard machine logic and real human understanding.
So you might be thinking, if AI is getting better at talking to AI and helping us with our own messages, what's left for us? Well, this is where it gets really exciting, because as AI starts to handle more of the technical stuff, our deeply human social skills, they don't just stay relevant. They become our single greatest professional superpower. I mean, just look at this slide. It lays out the new division of labor perfectly. On the left, you've got what AI is amazing at: analysis, summarizing, drafting. It's a powerhouse. But now look at the right. That's our territory. Building rapport, reading the nonverbal cues in a meeting, finding that creative compromise that nobody saw coming. An algorithm can't do that. That is our unique, irreplaceable value.
So let's get even more specific. What are these skills that can't be automated? Well, things like negotiation, persuasion, true collaboration. It's about cultural awareness, knowing how to bridge those gaps. It's that interpersonal savvy that lets you know what to say and when to say it. These are the skills that are going to set you apart in this new AI-powered world.
Okay, so that's all great in theory, but how do we actually get better at this stuff? How do we put it into practice? Well, this next part lays out a really simple but powerful exercise you can start using, like today, to develop this new hybrid communication voice.
Okay, let's walk through it. Imagine you have to build a presentation. Step 1, you let the AI do the heavy lifting, the research, the outline, maybe even that clunky first draft. But then, this is where we take over. Step 2, you refine it. You inject your voice, your personality, your own stories. Step 3, you find ways to connect, using analogies and stories that create a real emotional link. And then step 4, the most human step of all, you actually deliver it and adapt in the moment, based on how the audience is reacting. And honestly, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? AI can generate the slides. Only you can read the room. The AI can give you the facts, the data, the bullet points. That's the easy part.
but only a human can sense the vibe, see that flicker of confusion in someone's eyes, and know this is the moment to pause, to tell a quick story, and to make sure everyone's still with you. That's the real magic.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. As you start using AI more and more in your work, just keep asking yourself this one question. Are you using it just to be more efficient, to pump out more emails or write reports faster? Or are you using it to free yourself up to be more effective, to build stronger relationships, to persuade, and to actually truly connect? Because the answer to that question, that's what will define your success. Thanks for listening.